We had doji days yesterday. Tandon. Yeah, those are the easy trades. Well, let's get into it, look at the market, and then make decisions. How about that? How about we go through like we do every day? All right, I'm waiting for everybody else to get on here. Everybody keeps coming on around 9 o'clock. I'm like, come on, guys. Oh, I need my damn phone charger. Where the hell is it? Hold on. All right, I'm back. Somebody else is online. Oh, Chris is on. All right. Chris, did you see that link I sent you? Okay. Tandon, you still in Colombia or are you back in Dominican? Good times. Yeah? Colombian girls, baby. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah. Gotcha. All right. Just trying to do this once instead of twice like I do just about every day. All right, let me set this up here. All right, so let's get into this here. We'll start with SPY. We have we put in a new high yesterday. This was the doji bounce on SPY, which worked pretty well yesterday. Oh, that was the day before, excuse me. This was the bounce. Anyway, so we were looking for the retest of the bounce on the doji, which was right here, and then that went for the long. Now, I was long earlier because I went long down here on SPY, but anyway, that was a nice doji candle yesterday. So Our range is a little bigger today, obviously. So we put in a new high going into the close. I didn't even look at the markets last night at all. It's a previous high. Well, SPY sure isn't telling me much at the moment. I guess we're going to have to continue on and we'll come back to SPY. All right. Q's had a doji as well, but it broke out pre-market here. Well, it was a little bigger than a doji. This, or right here was the doji. It broke out a little bit pre-market. It ended up having a doji yesterday, so sorry. It's not with it yet. Here's our high. Interesting. Whoops. So we know that we know that the doji levels are pretty strong on a consolidation day, and I talked about consolidation days yesterday and the day before, and we had 2 consolidation days, right? So we could get another consolidation day, but we're getting a little more movement already. This 373.23 is probably pretty good for a bounce on Qs, but it's pretty close. I'd like a little more distance than that, because if it gets through there, it can come down here in a hurry. Maybe tag the 9. I guess we'll have to look and see. All right, let's go back to Apple. There's just not, I'm not getting a lot of information of trying to make a decision at the moment, so we'll just keep looking. Apple sold off yesterday. I was kind of agitated. I took it long right here. End up getting out of it and taking a little bit of a loss. The 147.81 roughly, I would say, should hold. I would take a trade here, but being aware of the market, if it's coming down, it can break and come down and test these lower levels. It's very interesting the way Apple's moving right now. This could be a lower high. You know, everybody's going to think this is a lower high, but we have these market maker candles up to 158.66, so we'll have to just keep that in our thoughts. You know what I mean? I expect it to come up at some point. When that is going to be exactly, we don't know. We'll just have to watch, try to get it. Move on to AMD. I don't like AMD. Amazon. Big dip on Amazon. Amazon come down and tag the 9. So the 9's about the pre-market low on Amazon right now. It's going to be about right there. The green line is where I was looking for the bounce yesterday on Amazon. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Let me get rid of some of these old lines. How's everybody doing this morning? Good. 32.97. $32.97 on Amazon. We're currently below. That's the close, and the open's roughly about the same on Amazon right now. Real close. We'll watch this here. So Amazon's got a candle down in here to the blue again. Looks like she's going to keep sliding. Starting to see some things now. Boeing. I don't trust Baba. Baba's coming down to fill the gap at 161.67. 161.57. I would short Baba if it came here. 169.11. I'd be watching that for a short. But I don't like Baba, guys. I don't like it. I still don't. I don't like the way it's moving. It's not following any rules. It's doing whatever it wants. I mean, look at this. Look at this mess. This is get trapped, lose all your money. Trade this if you're mad at your money. That's what you do. So everybody knows that Tandon's mad at his money. So Tandon, you take Baba and we'll all watch. I know. I'm just giving you a hard time. All right. So Baba, I would watch Baba for a short. A bounce at 161.57. I would look for that as well. 169.11 for the short is what I would like right now, I think. And I wouldn't give it a lot of room over that 169.11. What's the bottom of this range? It's about a point up to the bottom of this congestion. That's the risk on Baba, is about a point. So there's your channel on Baba. Tandon, I know you wanted to hear that information. Blackberries down. Carnival. Is that Carnival? Damn Chewy. Knew I should have took that trade right there the other day. I was talking about it and I didn't do it. Yeah, Coinbase bounced perfect yesterday. Perfect. Was that yesterday or Thursday? Oh, it was Tuesday. Excuse me. I was talking about it yesterday. I wouldn't look at it. It broke through, didn't it? No, came into the 9. Came into the 9. It really didn't have much movement. Now it's dipped down. It's coming down here to fill the gap. Did it fill it already? Close. I mean, the gap's like 10 cents below. 249.77 would be the gap fill. So, right in here. Be the gap fill. But I'm still not ready to trade Coinbase. I'm just going to give it some time. Coinbase ain't going nowhere, so we'll be able to trade that. All of my crypto accounts they're making us authenticate and say who we are. Have you guys seen that? That's the U.S.'s influence. I'm sure of it. All right. Yeah, it's just hanging. Yeah. Yeah, just hanging. Kind of like Disney for a short. Yesterday's highs. I mean, it's hanging out at yesterday's highs, or roughly. Small risk, right? point, you'd only give it to there. But we can watch that one. I'm not real crazy about Disney, but go watch it. Facebook. I mean, nobody goes on Facebook anymore. There must be some other backdoor stuff they're doing. Yeah. Yeah, no, I know. I mean, I was playing poker yesterday, Tandon. I saw a guy that had to been in his 70s, 60s or 70s was on TikTok. I was like, that's so priceless. Like Facebook for a long from 366.85. See how it broke out, came down, bounced off of it, came down, broke out, came back in, tested it, and now it's back in here again. I like that 366.85 for a long. And if it breaks there, you give it a little wiggle, not a lot. Give it a point or so down to here. Somewhere in this range, probably. About a point. I like Facebook for the long today. So I have a couple of shorts and a couple of longs I've seen so far that. And a short, I don't really see a good short on Facebook. See, it's running right at this upper 387.28 that I put on the chart, what, a week ago or something. So, sorry, my kid's loud. All right, so Facebook, once again, I think I will go with the long. If it breaks under this 366.85 early, I'd watch for the test of the 9, which would be down around yesterday's low. But that looks like a can't. Yeah, basically that's the low of yesterday, the open. So 365.16. We have to watch it down to there, roughly. So, all right. That would be Facebook. Let's see what else we can find. That GameStop move was nasty. I agree. I saw that the other day. I'm like, what the hell is going on with GameStop right now? All right. Sorry, I got people sending me messages. Morning, Carlos. So I have people on YouTube too, guys. Sorry. GME's nasty. We're not going to talk about GME. We're not losing our money. Google still running. Going to run up to that 29.19. I'd like to see a dip back into this 2800 to go long. I've been saying that for 2 days. I really wanted to dip, and it just has not dipped at all. Little phantom tick out here in the middle of nowhere. 25.85, 20, 28, 25.30. It's below yesterday's low. Look and see where this is. That's basically yesterday's low. I can watch that 28, 25, 23 for a long. I got to get some kind of dip. I'm just not going to jump on this missile. It's got to dip for me to want to take a long position in Google, even though I think it's going to continue up. Just hasn't given a proper entry, and I just won't take it without a proper entry. There's going to be some profit taking somewhere in this neighborhood. So All right. The Home Depot. Selling off. Intel. Still not crazy about Intel. Let me get rid of these old X's. Go watch that short at 54.47. Maybe a long down here at 53.23. That would probably be the ranges that I would be looking for, that I'd be comfortable in taking a trade. I definitely wouldn't take it there. Maybe a test of the 9 at 53.39. If you wanted. Right. Well, did you hear that the government's buying some damn computer from, was it NVIDIA and AMD? Is it NVIDIA and AMD? I remember seeing the report on it this morning or last night when I was reading. Yeah, so I'd be looking for a long there and then a short up here at 54.47. Otherwise, I'm really not interested. This is just choppy area, but this would be your channel where you'd want to take a trade. Okay? If you want to take something smaller cap. Lockheed Martin's flat. MasterCard's been in a straight sell-off. Well, let me get rid of MasterCard. I don't need that on my screen. Microsoft's doing the pullback, going to fill this gap before it goes. 312.62 is where I expect it to go to. We can watch this 299.78, but I think if it gets through there, it's going to want to come down and fill this gap. So there's your 297.78 down to 297.47, and it could bounce here at the 9 as well. Microsoft looks pretty good for a long today, if the market can get its shit together. Well, you shouldn't be trading trash. What did you short it yesterday? Oh, you longed it? Did you take it early? You took it early yesterday? So you took a long at the gap fill? Gotcha. Well, you had a little patience for once. It's probably going to come down and test it. It's probably going to come down and test the 9 right here. It's 73. That would be my guess. It's going to come right here, 72.84. I'd be looking for it long there. I mean, 73.60 would be a pre-market low. You wouldn't really want it to go under that. Why did you take that trade late in the day, Tandon? You know better. You kill me, bro. Kill me. I'm always barking, don't take trades late in the day. What do? Take F and MU in the middle of the day. I know. It doesn't matter if you're traveling. If you don't have a trade early, don't even bother. Just don't get in it. It's not tough. You don't always have to be in a trade. All right. So, enough bitching at Tandon today. I'm always on him. Netflix breaks out the downtrend, comes into this area, falls back. Yeah, we were talking about it that day. Yeah. It did pull back a little bit. It broke out, though. We'll see. All right, so Netflix, I would be watching it here. 543.74. And then the short, I wouldn't be looking up here. It's kind of the range on Netflix. It's a little large. Maybe even a stab at the 9. See, everything's coming up. That's such a big move. If it breaks through there, it's probably going to come here, actually. Have to watch this area. You're not going to be able to give it a lot of room because it's going to make a big move if it gets underneath 543. So... all right. Not crazy about Netflix today. Oh, NVIDIA to 520. Huh, look at that shit. 515.55. Wow. That's crazy. I wonder if, hold on, let me go look at Thinkorswim and see if they show that candle. I'll bet they don't. Nope. All right, guys, so this is what I'm talking about when people ask me about Thinkorswim. I know, Chris, you asked me about it. I'm going to show you why. There's a few other people. This is why I will not use TD Ameritrade or Thinkorswim. This is NVIDIA's chart. You see this candle on NVIDIA? This is on 825, okay? I'm going to pull this chart up. Oh, did I lose it? There we go. This is 825. Okay, as you can see up here in the corner, this is 825. You see this candle anywhere on this chart? You see any of the big candles up and down? Do you see any of that stuff? No, you don't. It's because they don't give you all the information. That's why I don't use them or trust them. All right. Now everybody goes, oh, this is a glitch. Bet your ass that NVIDIA is coming to 515 eventually. That makes me want to take a long-term call on this thing. Because it ran up to this 219. I had this trade here. These blue lines is where I thought it was, and it ran straight into all of them. 206, 212, 219 ran straight up. This is that computer. This is from the government buying that supercomputer. So NVIDIA, I would expect that people are going to buy long today. So we're going to want to grab this down by the 9. Where's the 9? Somewhere down here. Think it'd sell off that far? Man, that's a long way down. It's so hard to see the chart. I can mess with it, make it so I can see it, but I think I need to see it to come into the 9 on the daily, NVIDIA. Let it come down a little bit, even into yesterday's lows, which would be, what was yesterday's low? 217.22 is yesterday's lows. We can watch 217.22 for a long. Along with the pre-market low. Let's not get crazy. Let's kind of let it shake out a little bit. There'll be plenty of time to trade NVIDIA. Very interesting. All right, how much time we got? 9:18. I gotta get moving here. We're moving a little slow. Not real crazy about PayPal. Q's long from 373.18. If it can hang up in this area, I'll like that play. SPY 447. Possibly the open. I was just clicking back to space real quick. So SPY could just come down here around the open and bounce and run back up. We can watch the short up here around 449, 46, but everybody knows you don't want to take it. If you're going to take it, take a lower high and then only go to the top. Because when it's at highs, it can do anything it wants. It goes for any stock. I don't care who it is, what it is. Okay? If it's at all-time highs, it can squeeze and do whatever it wants at that point. Okay? It's hanging right around the top of yesterday's high, Doji. Or the Thursday's high, excuse me. Wednesday's high. The Doji right here. Dip here, probably. We're just going to have to let it shake out a little bit early and take our levels. And there's a lot of risk in SPY if you're taking a long. So just be aware. Don't marry the trade. If it doesn't work, just cut it. Okay? Take the little loss and move on to the next trade. Square. Tandon, you still there? Okay, you're kind of quiet. You're usually talking my ear off, so I was making sure I hurt your feelings. I know you're pretty tough. All right. Tesla. Was the long on Tesla yesterday worked? I go back and look to see if I like what the move was, what I thought it was going to do. That risk 2 points, a little over a point, 2 points. Watch that pre-market low to 705.60 for a long on Tesla today, even though the market's red across the board at the moment. Then of course, I mean, guys, all the upper levels, if they come into it, we can get a short and it looks like we're coming down, we're not going to break out and squeeze, we can jump on a short. But this is Tandon's favorite Twitter. Trash. Oh. What's the below your... Oh, are you talking about Thinkorswim? Chris, I just saw that message. Sorry. UPS. UPS has a candle up to 196. Chris, Wish ain't looking beautiful today. Oh, yeah, that candle's crazy, isn't it? All right, guys, let me open the deck here. Wish just wants to keep you married to it. Did you? Nice. Made some money in 5 minutes. Good job. Mahaffey, you have questions? Just chilling? So I'm going to do a small account challenge pretty soon, Tandon. And then I'm going to show you P&Ls through the day and all that stuff, because then I'm not going to create FOMO when I'm doing little trades. And then you all can see it. See how long it takes us to build a couple $1,000 account. All right. I know, you build it right up and then you blew it out because you go jumping in shit you shouldn't do in the middle of the afternoon like MU. If you don't have a lot of money in your account, you can't trade Nvidia and Amazon and all those things. You just can't. You can. The contract prices on, and man, did they move. The volatility on the Nvidia contracts is really high. I made a lot of money the other day on Nvidia, quick, 3 or 4,000. I mean, I'm talking in like 2 minutes. Like it was nuts. Amazon's back above. SPY's back above the doji. Whoo! All the way down to 72.84, right where I said it was going to come to, dog. Sorry about that. Yeah. You still got those old habits where you want to jump on the rocket. If you're not on the rocket at takeoff, don't chase it, because what goes up must come down. Remember that. All right. I don't know, buddy. Well, I told you 72.84 is probably where it was going to come to. It's jamming down there right now, and the 9's right below it, so the 9 will slow it down. Oh, that's ugly. Jesus. They are dumping it on the calls. Dumping it on them. All right. We got about 4 minutes, guys. Make sure you have a semblance of what you're looking at. I'm kind of really not real crazy about any trades today. Apple, of course, SPY Qs are my main jams. Maybe Amazon. Nvidia, of course, if it can give me a play. I did. Microsoft down around 299.78. Yesterday's lows is about 350. I'm not sure. Nvidia, I really want to get Nvidia, but I need it to come down. So I won't try Nvidia till around 217.22. I have it open on my other screen. Netflix is just at a level where it could go for a long. Netflix is pretty high risk. I wouldn't suggest that you take it. That's Kelly's main jam, Netflix. Right, Mahaffey? She's like, I'm in 20,000. Let's go. She won't spend 500 in contracts on SPY, but she'll go 20,000 deep in Netflix in a blink. I'm in Netflix. Oh, yeah? Where are you going? She's still asleep, I think. She didn't sleep good last night, so I can talk a little shit. Got about a minute, guys. Focus up. MU's beating Tandon up right now. That's why you don't hold that shit overnight. Gosh. Yeah, you can, definitely. I've done that on Thinkorswim, Chris. I'm going to be watching that 447.94 for a long on SPY. 373.18 for a long. Now, listen, because I'm watching for a long doesn't mean I think it's going to go up all day. That's where I'm expecting to get a bounce that I can make some money on, okay? And we're live. If it holds right here and runs up, it ain't coming back. There goes Apple. Of course, Apple doesn't give me a damn entry, of course. Of course it doesn't. Nvidia's up a point already. MU tag 7284 like I thought it might. Oh, broke it. Ooh. Q straight up. I think SPY's going to come down and tag here. Apple, that really agitates me. I wanted to take Apple. I thought I might get a nice play out of it today, and it left me behind so far. Get your hand off the mouse. Sit back in your chair, relax. Don't hunch over the desk like Johnny Bench. MU selling straight off. That ad down there by the 9 Tandon probably is not too bad, but oh gosh, you go from a long to a short. 1 second. Q's is into the open. Nothing I'm really crazy about yet. Apple's still running. That ticks me off. I really wanted that trade. Very frustrating. Nvidia's coming down. Come on down, Nvidia. Run straight down and give me a chance to get long. Run straight down, baby. Facebook's coming down. Microsoft squeezing. The board's red and green, or it was mostly red before. Would like SPY to dip. I'll probably start in long on SPY around 448.10. Like this dip right here. If it can come down there, I'll start in long. Then my stop's going to be about 50 cents below that 447.94. So 447.44 is about as deep as I'm going to want to take it. Remind me when I take an ad there and it keeps going. I'll be like, okay, I'm going to 447. I can hear me already. Apple's coming down. So our initial push on most things was up. SPY didn't really move much. SPY's just choppy. It's going to trap somebody. Not me. Well, you don't know what contracts are selling and moving. Do you understand what I'm saying? You don't know when and how. I don't look at that chart. Microsoft's running. Facebook's into a double bottom. Same with Apple. I'm starting to look for a long here. 148 calls on Apple. I'm going to start in a little bit here and see what happens. Apple was a dog yesterday. I really shouldn't start early, but I did. Thanks for that, Spy. I appreciate that. A lot of mixed signals in the market. My best fill on Apple so far is 95 cents on the 148 call. I'm averaging into it right now. I only started in because SPY was starting to run up, and then of course it gets slapped down, so. I'm gonna start buying 147s. Facebook's coming into the call level. MU looks like it's about to start sucking up tandem. There we go, Apple. Come on, baby. I gotta take some here at the View app. Come on. That was a quick $11 a contract. Filled me at 106. I was just taking some profit there in case it wants to come back down. Let's go, Apple. Let's go, baby. Took some more profit, 114. Come on, Apple. Let's make some more money. I'm going to watch this double top on Apple. Take some more profit. 118. Just downing my position size in case it wants to fall. SPY is currently coming down. And Q's is in a downtrend, so until that changes. My fills on Apple was $1.02 and 95 cents on the 148 calls. So I'll ride back probably to 105, and I'm going to close the Apple trade. There it is right there. I'm about to be out if it doesn't pull right back up. All right, I'm out of Apple. I just closed it. I'll just keep my little win here. It's like $700, guys. I'm not greedy. SPY's tanking. I'd love to see SPY come down here. I'm waiting for Apple to jam down too. I don't like where Amazon's sitting. Facebook coming into the long. Bounced. Nvidia's trying to hold the bottom. I get so impatient when I'm green on trades. It's like I'm just going to keep my money. I don't care. It keeps coming back up. I just want a real dip out of SPY and Q. So I just want it to jam down and I'll start buying it long. Done with Apple for the moment. Opening SPY. Be watching SPY for that jam into 447.94. Apple's going to keep going. Damn, I'm going to be pissed. Talk me out of it. Talk to me damn out of it. That's the second time I've done that this week. That's me trying to be too perfect with my opens and closes. Instead of just giving it the risk and letting it play. Agitated with myself about that. I struggle with some stuff too, guys. So the contracts that I sold off at $1.10 went all the way up to $1.31, too. Boy, that's frustrating. But listen, you don't go wrong. You don't go, it went up to $1.31. You don't go wrong taking profit, right? I'm agitated that I just didn't leave on those contracts I had left on. And I was just like, I'm going to take my money and be done, you know? See that? That was the fake out and got me to close, and then it ran. Unbelievable. Pissed off at myself about that. Still green, though, you know? Only a little green, where I would have been up around $1,000 in the green. $1,300 if I'd have stayed in that trade. And I didn't take a real large position. I was expecting to take another ad here. But it never came down. It just kept bouncing, went right back up. Oh, we lost Tanda, didn't we? I don't know why he does that to himself all the time. He always wants to get in a trade because he sees something. I'm going to get in the trade. When he listens, he wins and builds his account. Then he just stops listening and blows it out. Yeah, I see it. Thanks, Chris. Thanks for pointing that out. $30 a contract I gave away. Appreciate that. Nice. $400 contracts of $1. Good job. You better be taking profit on the way up, buddy. Coming into that 149.25. I don't know, Chris. I might know what I'm doing. What do you think? SPY's still coming down. I'll be looking for a bounce on SPY when it gets down here. My average position size is about 100 contracts, Chris, not 400, by the way. Some buyers at the double bottom tried to bounce up. But you know what? I probably should have gotten SPY right there. Hold on. 448s. Shit. That break the low. Damn it. Gotta zoom your chart out sometime. There goes, I'm watching Amazon squeeze. Paper trading's bad, teaches you bad habits. I'll tell your wife for you because the emotion's not connected. You're better to trade with one contract and learn that way. And you're only risking $10 or $20 generally. Amazon squeezing. Man, I really want to get long in SPY, but the risk is so big. Like this risk from the double bottom on SPY is about 40 cents. And then if I take that trade, then I've got to give it another 50 cents below that. So I'm giving SPY almost a point. That's enormous on the contract value. I wanted to take SPY long. If I'd have had it ready, which I didn't, I was looking at something in the chat room, I would have probably taken that long right there. And I missed it. That was a nice move. Mahaffey, did you get that long on SPY on the double bottom? Oh, no, that's fine. I'm green on the day. I don't care. So SPY ran into the downtrend and bounced back, or did it break through a little bit? What's happening here? There's the retest at VWAP. All right. I'll take you at VWAP. 161 on the 448. We'll see if I win or not. I got to define stop, right? I'll come back to VWAP. There we go. Come on. Contract ain't moving for shit. There we go. There we go, baby. Here we go. Take a profit. Filled me at $1.70. I have to take some profit on that candle. The contract didn't pay for crap, to be honest. That was a quick 450 bucks. Just took some profit. Come on, give me some continuation. Let's go so I can get paid. Come on, you know you want to go. Come on. Q's is going to break out over right here. Amazon's trapping and squeezing. That's a trap and squeeze. Apple looks like it's on the trap and squeeze. What's everybody else doing over here? Nvidia's sliding still. Facebook came into the call level. My stop on SPY is $1.61. So if it comes back to 161, it'll put out the rest of my contracts, which it almost did right there. Damn it. Just took me out. Plus 450, roughly. I'm up about 12 and change now. That's a lower high on SPY. A lot of weird stuff going on right now, guys. Be careful. Amazon squeezing. SPY put in a lower high. Apple's selling off. We're going to run down and test this bottom. Is that what's going to happen now? They didn't trap enough people with longs. Man, look at that sell-off. And that is why I got out. I really want to buy some more. Ooh, that's why you take your profit. I even took profit short, guys. I only made $10 a contract. $9 a contract. I bought some more. Bought some more 448 longs. We'll see. $1.51. I can run it to the double bottom. Probably not be down $1. I bought it on that push. Now it's hanging where it filled me. Buyers are trying to come in. It's not going to hold. I should wait. I'll run it to the double bottom. That's it. If it breaks that 448.34, I'll just close it. I don't care where it is. I'll lose a couple of bucks. There's the bounce. Triggered a bunch of orders. Back green. I don't think it's going to hold it though. That's the problem. Do not like this bounce. There it goes. Come on. Come on. Run straight back up and break out. Things are starting to slide though. I don't think it's going to hold it. There's a little higher low. It's trying. I'm just setting to close the contract in case it starts to jam down. It's trying to hold. Hold. You got to talk to it. Come on, just give me one pop-up to VWAP and I'll take some profit. I'm not greedy. Come on. I'm ready. Here we go, baby. Of course it bounces on that 448.54. Of course it does. I'm up $7 a contract. 8. Come on. I'm taking some off here. Not making crap. But I'm going to take a little bit just so in case it comes back down, I don't end up red. I'm getting a phone call. Hold on, guys. Hello. Hey. I'm in the middle of a trade. All right, I'll call you back. God damn, she made me miss that. Ah. I missed that spike because I answered my phone. It's still going. Answer the damn phone right in the middle of that tag of the 200. I got some off at 161. I got 20 contracts left on right now. Hello? What's up, Chris? I can hear you. Can you hear me? Well, I didn't like that candle. Come on now. It's going to stop me out again. What's happening? Yep. Yeah, I've been able to hear you. Did you have your sound down? I'm about to stop out on SPA. I'm trying to hold on to it. What's up? Oh, gotcha. $6.75 is the low, buddy. It's on my screen. See it? Right here. Or, excuse me, not 675, 692. Wait a second. What the hell is this saying? Oh, I'm an idiot. Hold on. The low is 675. Hold on, I gotta pay attention to my SPY trade. I have 20 contracts left on here. I'm gonna have to close. If it breaks this right here. Wish has given you an education. An expensive one. Did that break? 34, it sure did. Nope, same. There it went. I'm out. I don't give a damn. I'll just close it at 1 penny. I'm not risking that little. I end up losing $2 a contract on 40 or 20 contracts. Nice. All right, I'm done. I'm gonna keep stabbing at this and get myself hung in a trade. I ain't doing it. So what's up, Chris? Yeah. Mm-hmm. You'd have been up 20. Well, it went all the way to $1.40. You've been up 25 or 30 bucks. Right, your first initial target, like to take profits around $12. Between 12 and 15 is where I usually start taking profit. But I'm doing 100 contracts at a time, right? So it adds up quick. Sometimes I'll start with 20, 30, 50. It just depends how much I like the position. Oh, hey, Carlos. Cool, buddy. See, SPY's going to come down and test this level down here. That's why I closed it. I really want to take this long again, but it might just go into a sell-off. Today was a very wonky day. Not very many clean plays. Now this 447.94 may be all right. Hey Chris, are you shaking and baking? Chris decided, did you hear that, Mappy? There's those buyers. God damn it. I knew I was going to buy right here. I was talking about it. There it bounced. Amazon broke highs and looks like it wants to run. Let me look at the rest of this stuff. I might take this long down here again. Facebook's into 366.85. See what happens with Facebook. Is it going to bounce? Doesn't look like there's any buyers there. Microsoft still ain't made it down. Nvidia still hasn't made it down. I have a whole nother screen on my other computer over here with charts, guys, so you know, ye that are watching on YouTube. I don't just have this one screen. I have 4 screens on my desk. All right, Facebook broke the call level. Q's is at a pivot point. It's probably going to break down and come here. I need Q's to catch up to SPY. It needs to get down by this 373, or I will probably not take this long here. We're getting late in the morning. It's 10 o'clock now. Everybody knows I don't take a trade after 10:30. The closer we get to 10:30, the less interested in taking a trade I get. So, if Amazon would start selling off, let me go look at Google. What's Google doing? Google break highs? No, it went up in just south of the pre-market high. Almost tagged the pre-market high. Would it come within 10 cents? 50 cents of the pre-market high. Starting to get a higher low right here. Trap and dump. Facebook's bouncing, trying to at the 366.85 level. We talked about this level this morning. Facebook ran right down into it. Is bouncing currently. Risk on Facebook's about a point. SPY's trying to put in a higher low. I don't really buy this right now. Not enough to take a trade. Hey, Chris, are you going to go to the board meeting at Wish since you have so many shares of that? I mean, you own half the damn company. There goes Q's. Doggone it. That was the spot right there. That was it, too. I missed it. And I almost bought it here, and I was trying to be too damn perfect again. Instead of just taking the damn trade with the 20-cent risk to the bottom. They should make you CEO. I'm just messing with you, man. That was a nice play, guys. I was talking about this a few minutes ago. I'm like, I should take it right here. It'll probably bounce. And sure enough, I just didn't trust Q's. Q's is too far away. If Q's would have been down in here, I'd have been a lot more interested. I like them to be running together when I take these kind of plays. All right. I'm getting uninterested in taking a trade. The 448 calls that I was looking at, the price dipped down to about $1.39 on the calls, and it's only come up to $1.50. There's really not a lot of upside, and there's a lot of risk in that contract, so I'm really not interested in this trade. Q's is squeezing. Q's just broke highs, intraday highs I'm talking about. Amazon just broke out and is running. All right, YouTube, I'm going to call this a day here. You all have a great day.